Good morning, good morning, good morning.
What's up, guys?
We got the birds chirping, Domino's tails wagging.
Yeah.
Got the goats just heard me, so of course they want groceries. Always. Been up for quite some time. I edited out a video today, guys, for homesteading, and it's a premiere. It is a banger. It is a banger. Very, very, very good video. Huge changes to the cabin.
Yeah.
Huge.
Pretty wild, actually.
It's insane. And this will be one part of the changes, and it's a big changes on this one. The next one will be huge changes as well. I haven't told y'all about that yet. Not going to yet. We got to get through the first premiere first.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be at 4 o'clock Central Time. And if it uploads in time, it's struggling. It's a big video. So it's getting there, though. I think it turned out really, really well. We got back to the house last night. Actually got back kind of late. It was probably about 2 o'clock, 3, somewhere around there.
Like that.
He flew in at 9.
Yeah.
And took, as y'all seen yesterday, y'all was riding with us. We took those country back roads.
Yeah.
Then we got here. We took some stuff down to Mike and checked Mike's place out and all of that.
Awesome to see that after so long too. Lots of change down there too.
Yeah. He wanted to ride the e-bike.
Yep.
So we went on a little ride. I rode the 4-wheeler. He rode the e-bike.
Yep.
Went down to the power line, showed him the new property. We didn't walk around in the property. Neither one of us was dressed to go bushwhacking.
Yeah.
And it's pretty thick back there.
Yeah.
But watched the sunset, and then we hung out a little bit, watched a little TV and stuff last night, and just kind of relaxed.
Yeah.
I haven't relaxed in a while. He was tired, I was tired.
It's a long day. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. By the time I went to bed, it was like a 19-hour day that I had been like awake and traveling. So, yeah, I was ready for bed for sure.
And today's kind of the same. We got Tim coming this evening. So we're not doing a whole lot today. He's doing some work on the laptop, editing some videos and stuff, and watching TV. And I'm tinkering around in the cabin doing some finalizing stuff, some little detail stuff that I didn't quite get to before he got there.
Yep.
Speaking of the cabin, how was it to stay in there last night?
Fantastic. Nice and cool, comfy bed. Bought some new pillows yesterday and some new pillowcases, so face was nice and soft and comfy all night.
Those are some nice pillows.
Yeah.
After I get done with my family coming,
Yeah.
I'm still in them.
Should I take them inside the tiny house? Yeah.
We're doing a swap.
Yeah.
We're doing a swap.
But that was nice, and I appreciate you setting me up a little room in there.
Yeah.
Nice little setup. You got me right with a little separation of space, little privacy.
It just feels better
It does.
when you're sleeping. It
Yeah.
feels like you're in a room.
Not in like but not in like an open space. Like
Yeah.
You have your own little selected spot. Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be one of those New York City lofts.
Yeah.
And
You're sleeping in your kitchen.
It's no longer that anymore.
Yeah.
It truly feels like a little house in there now.
Yeah.
And I like it. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to get my studio moved over. I don't know if I'm going to get that done before the rest of my family gets here or not. Haven't decided yet if I want to or if I just want to wait until they leave and then be able to really set it up like I want to set up for work. Because the whole goal, guys, is for me to be able to do all of my editing and YouTube stuff over there. That way when I come in here, I have a little bit of level of separation from work and life. Because when you do this full time and you're filming your life, it's very easy to not be able to separate the two, and you always feel like you're at work. So I'm trying to make some huge changes with that for my mentals. I work all the time, and I have a hard time separating life and work. And
you haven't been able to for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, like you've had to live in it for a while.
And even before that, when he was growing up and stuff, I always had a career, but I also had a side company, at least one, sometimes multiple.
Yeah.
On top of that, and at one point, I had a side company, a career, and I was in school full time.
Yep.
So I've always been that.
Yep.
And I'm getting older, and I'm trying to slow down a little bit. He's always on my booyakaka about slowing down, right along with you guys and
Just about everybody else. Yeah,
So,
literally.
So, like I said, y'all know in September I made a lot of changes and cut back a little bit on how many videos I put out and all that other stuff to be able to enjoy the quality of life a little bit better. And I think I'm getting a good balance of that. I mean, even here, even since he's been here, I haven't recorded a ton. We've done these, but I haven't even recorded him on the main channel yet.
Nah.
We just took a day and a half, and just kind of took a break, and I'm enjoying it. It looks like the weather is going to work with us a little bit to be able to get out on the boat. I think Wednesday we'll be able to go out on the boat. It's very low winds and no rain during the day. So I'm excited about that. That was my number one thing I wanted to do with him is I try to take him fishing every time he comes here. That's something he loves to do, and it's something I taught him to do a long time ago, and now he's better than me. So I try to take him fishing. Not really for him, but so I can learn.
Yeah, you have to say, so whenever you do go out next time, you know what to actually do.
Yeah, I might be able to catch, because I still haven't caught a fish in Arkansas. Well, that's not true, because the trout fishing trip was in Arkansas. It was at the Arkansas-Missouri line, and me and Tim slayed it. I think it was like 56 trout apiece or something like that. That's not counting other fish that we couldn't keep. So slayed it there, but I haven't caught nothing around my house yet. So looking forward to doing that.
Definitely.
Also, it's meetup week, guys. We got tons going on there. The closer we get to the weekend, it's going to amp up a little bit. We got people coming in. Like I said, Tim's coming in tonight. He's staying here on the mountain until Thursday. Then we're moving him down to the campgrounds. And tons of other people are coming in Wednesday and Thursday night. So we got a lot to do. I'm putting Tim to work, guys. It's time Tim gets to work. I know he tore his leg up and all that other stuff, and I feel for him. I do. But that still ain't no excuse not to work. So I've already got some projects planned for Tim when he gets here. Don't worry, guys. It's not going to be strenuous. It's basically going to be him talking. But we're going to work. He said he wanted to. He wanted to do something. And I have a couple of things that I need to get done. And he's perfect for it. See the hummingbirds
there they go.
over there playing? So we're going to get some projects done there. Me and him's Tuesday is going to be a decent, as far as rain goes, day. But the winds are going to be high, so we can't go fishing on that day. So that'll be the day that me and him do our father-son little build project. I'm looking forward to.
Me too.
And with him staying here now, he understands the importance of this one for privacy. Because if he has to use the restroom or anything like that, I got to go out to tiny house and all that. This will eliminate all of that. Give some separation for privacy and stuff like that.
Definitely.
Because the bathroom has its own entrance through the kitchen over there. Versus my bedroom here. So if we get that door built, at least that one, that's my goal, is to at least get that one. If we can get both, great. If not, who cares? But I got to get this one done before my mom and sister-in-law get here.
Definitely.
My son's one thing. Mom and sister-in-law. I don't want nobody to walk in on them or nothing like that.
Definitely.
And let them be able to have their own personal private time. You know what I mean? Without a problem. So Tuesday's going to be our kind of get it done and get some projects done. I think we're going to build the raised bed thing as well on that day. And Levi likes growing things too. If you remember on his channel, you know, in his little apartment, he had all kinds of little plants and stuff like that.
Do like a little garden.
And where he's staying right now with my ex, he has some space where he can have a little garden, but he don't have like a yard. It's like a rent-a-house. And because she sold the house that we lived in,
like a townhome ordeal.
Yeah, a couple of months ago, about 8 months ago, something like that. Time flies. And but what we're going to build is something that he could actually duplicate and still be able to grow some herbs and vegetables and stuff like that, because he likes to eat healthy and
which
all
I've
that
talked
stuff.
about. I plan to in this next year. You know, whether depending on my next moving circumstance, I want to have at least an herb garden at the slightest. But you know, the ideal situation would be a small to medium sized raised bed on the patio or back door, something like that, literally right outside, and just have a few of the necessities, a few of the favorites.
in my opinion, I think he should move up here with his daddy. I'll give him some acreage, and he can have all the gardens he wants. Oh,
It's true. It's true.
just throw that out. I throw those hints out there every once in a
yeah.
while. One day it's gonna happen.
See, if I could sail a boat around the mountain, then I'd come up here tomorrow. But the thing is, it's just there can't sail a boat on it, so it's not the next phase.
But we do get good winds. You could probably sail like a longboard.
Oh yeah,
You know,
potentially.
And you go out on the lake and sail. It's a good sized lake.
I like the horizon because it's endless. That's a lake ain't quite the same.
Depends on the lake.
I could reach the other side of any of them eventually.
Well, same with the ocean.
Take a while.
But like Lake Michigan.
Well, that's practically a freshwater ocean.
Exactly. Some lakes.
There you go. Some lakes.
You don't see the horizon.
That's true. That's true.
Well, speaking of good groceries, how have you been eating so far?
Pretty good. I will say my favorite thing thus far has been some Heath cookies because, good Lord, they're so good. They're just so good. And make them 3 different styles. Made them undercooked, cooked right, and overcooked.
Yeah.
And all 3 are pretty good.
The overcooked I didn't like too much. We was busy. And
we let it sit there for a little bit longer than we planned on. But yeah.
We was talking and doing stuff.
Kind of forgot
all
about
that. But I did make you some cookies last night. He chose Heath with caramel added.
Yep.
And the caramel made it to where it cooked a little different.
For sure, yeah.
Which changed the times a little bit.
Yeah.
But the ones that got undercooked after because they still cook a little bit after they done it actually ended up being perfect.
Yeah, literally.
I ate one this morning. And then last night we had a chef salad.
Yep.
With some Cajun turkey.
Yep. It's good.
And then all of the remnants of that.
Literally all the leftovers.
All the leftovers, the onions, the mushrooms, spinach, all of that kind of stuff. The turkey, all of that. I actually made us some omelets this morning.
Yep.
And
turned out really well. I went ahead and threw mine inside a tortilla.
Yep.
Made some little breakfast tacos.
Totally, with some tapatioca.
You got to.
You gotta have the tapatioca. And tonight, which I ain't told him yet, I have a steak that I defrosted earlier this week that I was gonna cook for myself. It's a ribeye that needs to get cooked. I got too busy and was never able to actually fire the grill up and cook. So I'm actually gonna cook that tonight, and we're gonna have steak tacos.
Come on.
So that's a big ribeye. So it's big enough that I could do steak tacos for me, him, and Tim.
Yeah.
And be fine.
Sweet.
And be able to get that cooked without wasting anything.
For sure.
Because I don't really have a lot of food on the mountain, guys. I'm struggling.
Yeah, for sure. I'm about to say that might be the biggest lie I've heard this week. Yeah, this guy's freezer's slam packed. The fridge we had to organize and make a little sorting of different portion size bags because he shops like he's shopping for 8.
No, I shop like it's my family of 4.
Yeah. If you were making them like a full on dinner every night of the week, and then he just eats it, sporadically. But I will say that secondary freezer is definitely a handy addition on the mountain, though. It's definitely needed.
Yeah, I have 2 freezers. I have the one that's with the refrigerator, and then I have a
and that one's pretty
Chester
small.
freezer.
That's a small little freezer in there. So
and all honestly, the freezer and refrigerator I got in there should be perfect for one person.
Yeah, it should.
But I'm not normal.
No, I'd say if you ate the average person's daily meal.
I literally, guys, got enough food here on this mountain right now. I could probably go a year.
Yeah.
Between the beans and all the rice.
Yeah.
I've literally got 40-something pounds of rice. No joke. I got a 30-pound bag, and then plus I have a whole cupboard full of different types of rice.
Yep.
So, and then a whole nother cupboard full of beans.
Yep.
So, I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready. I also got quite a few slabs of ribs as well. Tim's actually bringing some ribs too, and if I don't cook this guy ribs when he comes, he'll disown me.
You set the standard high. You got to live up to it.
That's one of his favorite things that I cook is ribs. I think for him it's ribs or the milkiatos.
I'm about to say ribs and steak are probably the top 2.
Yeah.
Something about a New York strip, T-bone, something of the sort. Yeah.
And then my daughter would be my chicken quesadillas.
Let's say, the easiest thing you make.
Yeah, well, it ain't that easy. It's not your typical quesadilla. It's a little hard.
It's easier than ribs.
There's
and
a lot
steak.
of steps, I'll say. Yeah, it's definitely easier than that. But my daughter loves my chicken quesadillas. I'm gonna have to do a fired up Friday one day. and do those.
You should. I've probably eaten them 100,000 times.
Yeah, they're really good.
They're good, yeah.
They're really good. Matter of fact, I ain't had them in forever. I need my daughter to come visit so I can eat them. We got hummingbirds flying everywhere,
buzzing crazy.
They are.
I hope you guys can hear them.
They are enjoying the new thing, and I tried to set it up, guys, where y'all can see some of the flowers and hummingbird feeders and stuff like that. Like I said, we haven't done a whole lot of touring and stuff around here. We did that. I showed him the animals and stuff. I think he likes the baby bunnies.
Pretty cute.
I think he likes those.
I like the new baby goat. Super cute. I was a little sad when the other two were born and I didn't get to catch them firsthand and get them right when they were born, because I was like, my favorite time of all the goat owning to date is still whenever we had the Florida homestead and then all the babies were born, and it was just awesome having a bunch of little barely walking, limping, falling over to the side little goats that are,
and
their little backs are so cute. Yeah, they're awesome. So.
And the little one over there is still pouncing.
Yeah. Nah, that was cool. Love seeing it. And then the chickens, boy, you had that fighting chicken. You gotta record on that next time if that happens again.
Yeah, so he went out to do the chores with me yesterday. And this hasn't happened to me yet here.
I was thinking this was a normal everyday occurrence. I'm like, man, this guy goes to war to get some eggs.
So it's been like 2 or 3 days since I checked eggs. And one of the chickens are broody. And most of the time when they go broody, I open up the thing or whatever and I go to reach in, they just get out and go. Not her. She was literally bowed up and pecking. She got me a couple of times.
Yeah.
I ended up having to get a stick and like shoo her back, and she was pecking the stick, and I still couldn't get the eggs.
Yeah, got his hand a couple times while using the stick,
so I had to get a bigger stick,
log, like a section
where
of log,
I could just kind of like push her easily out of the thing, to collect the eggs. And then the whole time that I was finishing up the rabbits, and she was over there talking smack. She
non-stop
was mad,
upset.
And that's the first time that's happened. Like she was serious.
She was
like, well, they're doing drive-bys.
They're so fast.
I love hummingbirds.
Yeah, they're awesome.
And then we ended our evening. With my son is now of age. He's 21, about to be 22 here in a few months. And I actually had a drink with him since his birthday when he turned 21. I drank a beer with him that night. I'm not much of a beer drinker, but I did drink one beer with him.
I like beer.
And last night, so I made us a little drink, a little Makers and a Sprite. And we sat out here, turned all the lights off, all the street lights and stuff. The solar street lights y'all see me do on Come On, Keeping It Real. Shut off all the lights for the darkness because we was trying to see the northern lights because somebody didn't tell me about them the night before.
You really should have went outside, man. That you definitely had them out here for sure.
Yeah.
They're for those of you who didn't even see it either. There was like a solar flare, like a solar storm that sent pretty much messed up with magnetic fields like in the air, and then kind of left all this northern lights that we normally see visible all the way down into like the Bahamas. You could see them all the way south, Miami, Florida. Google it. You can just look at the northern lights in Miami. It's crazy, and I really wish I could have seen it. I was sleeping when it happened yesterday. Didn't even know about it either, and really was hoping that it would be still apparent tonight or last night.
I'm surprised it wasn't. I'm surprised that I don't have northern lights on Come On Mountain all the time because some would say that I'm magnetic.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know, strong enough to change the air currents, but all that being said, it would have been sick.
I have changed the atmosphere on Come On Mountain.
Well, I think if anything, I'm the one who changes the atmosphere on Come On Mountain. Come on, I bring the rain.
Yeah, that's
literally. I literally change the weather.
That's true.
I wish I brought northern lights, but
yeah. So we sat out here for a while just talking and checking out the stars and stuff like that. That's one of my favorite things to do, and he enjoys it as well.
Yeah.
And last time he came, we actually got to see the Starlink train.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And so who knows what you'll see out here, shooting stars, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
But so far it's been very beautiful, relaxing. Like I said, when you go to a different time zone and stuff, energy's a little different and all that other stuff. So like I said, the first day and a half we're just kind of relaxing and chilling. And I'm recovering from all the stuff that I've been doing the last 2 weeks. And he's getting little odds and ends stuff done that he needs to do.
Yeah.
Just because you go on vacation don't mean your life stops back home.
I had to hop back on and do some computer work for the marketing agency and stuff I've been working on for the last few months. I got some of that done within 30, 45 minutes. So that was nice, but yeah, still got stuff to do.
Yeah. So that's today. Tomorrow is basically whenever it's going to start kicking up. We're going to go to town tomorrow, have lunch, get some supplies and stuff like that for the meetup, and for around here I need to get animal feed and stuff. Mike with Drifting Dreamers is going to go with us. I'm sure Tim's going to go with us. So it'll be a little guys trip into town tomorrow, and then we'll probably do a little bit of the work I was talking about for Tim tomorrow evening. And then Tuesday, like I said, will be a father-son build day.
Yeah.
We're going to knock some things out. I'm really chomping at the bit for that. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday, fun. That's another thing Tuesday we'll do is get the boat ready to go out. Make sure the batteries are charged and all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday, do some fishing. And then Thursday, I'm planning on having a little get-together here for some of the people that's early, that's been to my mountain before and stuff like that I'm comfortable having up here, that I know good enough, that want to see Levi before he leaves, because he won't be there at the meetup.
Yep.
And I also got new additions coming to the mountain Thursday as well. So y'all have to tune in on probably Friday. No, Thursday, because I'll be on the road all day Friday, taking them and picking up my family.
Yeah, it's going to be
and
a day.
all that. So it'll probably be Thursday. I will tell y'all what the new additions are to the mountain that's coming. Pretty excited about it. It's something that I did in Florida, and I wanted to do here. Birds are just everywhere this morning.
So they're flying around like crazy.
But I think that's about it. It's about 21 minutes. Don't forget about the premiere, guys, at 4 o'clock Central Time. Don't miss it. It is an amazing video, and you are not going to believe the changes in the cabin. I hope everybody is having a great Saturday. Do something nice for somebody today, guys. Reach out to somebody you ain't talked to in a while. Take a step closer to your goals, but keep it real. Come out.